Santa Claus in Evergreen. Once upon a snowy Christmas Eve in the quaint town of Evergreen, there lived a man named Nicholas. Nicholas was unlike any other person in the town. He had a long, flowing white beard, a belly that jiggled like a bowl full of jelly, and a heart as warm as the hearth in the coziest cottage. People often said that he resembled Santa Claus, but they couldn't be sure because, well, Santa Claus was just a story, wasn't he? Nicholas had a small toy shop on the main street of Evergreen. He crafted the most exquisite toys, each one a work of art. But what made his toys truly special was the love and care he put into making them. He believed that every child deserved a little piece of magic, even if Santa Claus was just a legend. Every year, as Christmas approached, Nicholas would dress in his red suit, complete with a fluffy white trim. He'd take a stroll through the town, spreading joy and kindness wherever he went. He'd visit the elderly Mrs. Jenkins and help her decorate her little cottage, making it shine like a star on Christmas night. He'd deliver warm blankets and hot meals to the less fortunate, making sure that no one in Evergreen felt alone during the festive season. As the years went by, more and more people began to believe that Nicholas was, in fact, Santa Claus in disguise. They couldn't explain how he always knew exactly what gifts to give or how he seemed to be in multiple places at once, helping those in need. The children, in particular, adored him, and their eyes would light up with wonder whenever he entered the room. One snowy Christmas Eve, something truly magical happened. Nicholas was in his toy shop, putting the finishing touches on a wooden train, when he heard a soft jingling sound. He turned around to find a small, old-fashioned sleigh in the corner of his workshop, and next to it stood a group of reindeer, their noses twitching with excitement. Nicholas couldn't believe his eyes. It was as if the spirit of Christmas had come alive in his very own shop. He climbed into the sleigh, and with a twinkle in his eye, he whispered to the reindeer, "Let's make some dreams come true tonight." And so, that Christmas Eve, the people of Evergreen witnessed something truly extraordinary. Nicholas, with his sleigh and reindeer, delivered presents to every home in the town. He left gifts for the children, warmth for the elderly, and hope for the less fortunate. As the night wore on, the snow sparkled under the light of the moon, and the town of Evergreen felt like a place straight out of a storybook. When dawn broke on Christmas morning, the people of Evergreen awoke to find their hearts full of joy and gratitude. They may not have seen Santa Claus himself, but they had witnessed the magic of Christmas through Nicholas, the kindly toymaker. And so, the legend of Santa Claus lived on in the town of Evergreen, not as a man in a red suit, but as the spirit of giving, kindness, and love that resided in the heart of Nicholas, the toymaker with a heart as warm as the hearth in the coziest cottage. The end.